It's Friday, February 27th.
What color is BC Play? So white and orange there?
I think so.
Yeah, white and orange?
Yeah.
Monster Jam's going down this weekend.
Not Monster Jam, it's Monster Jam!
Work on that where the audio department consistently has the reverb on the microphone every time we say Monster Jam. And these, Adam, are monster tires. I feel like really short next to these tires here.
You know, the tires are 66 inches tall. The truck is about 10 foot tall, 12 foot wide, and has 1,500 horsepower.
And this is a bit of a retro truck, right?
It is. A lot of people may be confused. They see the Gravedigger name, but this is Gravedigger the legend. My dad created Gravedigger, the black and green one, in 1982. Well, this is what the truck looked like in 1983. So we're kind of bringing it back a little bit so I can compete against him and also our other drivers. We'll have the other Gravedigger here this weekend also.
So that'll be great for anyone that kind of wants to go either way. And so it's interesting you said your dad, so you literally were born you were born out of this monster truck.
This is it. This is it. This is all I've ever known. This is all I've ever done. And I honestly just thought it was a normal job for my dad. I had no clue what I got ourselves into.
So let's talk a little bit about the competition. First of all, you're a 3-time World Monster Jam Championship. Monster trucks are part of your life. The competition itself, because when people come here, they're going to experience obviously a lot of entertainment, but there are very specific things you're doing so that you can advance forward, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have a racing competition. There's going to be 12 trucks competing. They'll come out on the floor and they'll race in a bracket and get down to the last two, and you'll have a winner then that you'll crown with a trophy here tonight. And then after that is freestyle, which is every fan's favorite part of the show. You come out there, we have fan judges. You come out here and do all the tricks and stunts and the big air and donuts, whatever the fans want to see. They always love a crash. And it may happen, you know, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow night.
So with respect to the pit party, because I know it kicks off at the pit party, people can come down and get, I guess, autographs, pictures?
Everything.
Yeah.
The pit party is what kicks the show off, and it really gets things rolling. All the fans come out with their kids, the family. It doesn't matter who it is. They all come out, all walks of life come out here to Monster Jam and have a great time.
Monster Jam information coming up on your screen. Kicks off at the pit party and again happens tomorrow, and it is just a ton of fun. Jody and Riaz will be back with you coming up just before 7 o'clock or just before 7:30.
Pit party? We're in. Can't wait to see Dawn. Let's turn up the reverb with...
Yes, Monster Jam! I love our audio department. We had to have the reverb in there, Adam, right? Because
no doubt.
You have to hear it that way. Listen, people are so excited. Monster Jam tomorrow. This is your first time to Vancouver.
It is. I'm very excited. A great venue here. It's huge. You know, I can only imagine the show that people are going to get tomorrow night.
Let's actually run some of the footage of Gravedigger. And again, this could be you. This could be your dad in the footage because it is a family affair.
Absolutely.
For you guys. So what can people expect to see?
You know, a lot of people come to see the racing portion, but the freestyle is where it's at. And in the freestyle portion of the show, even in the racing, there is crashes, you know, so we have to be safe in these trucks.
So let's come back to camera right now where we are in front of your truck and maybe walk us through some of the key components for you for safety.
Absolutely. You know, inside of the truck here, we've got complete custom seat built to us, every single driver. In the truck, we wear a full fire suit in there. That's where all the controls are. As you can see right before, that the rear tires actually turn also to maneuver around nice and tight, and sometimes that causes you to roll over, but we are always wearing our helmet and head and neck restraint, and that's the only radio that we have. There's no AM, FM, it's just the crew chief talking to us, but that enables us to control all this back here.
The tires themselves, I'm thinking, can you get a flat tire? They seem pretty...
You know, honestly, you never know. You could have a tire for almost 10 years, but then... sometimes you can buy a brand new one and you could cut it tomorrow night. You never know, you know, but that's part of it. Attached to that, we have 30-inch travel shocks. Your car has an average shock of about 6 inches of travel, if that, most of the time. And back in the back, the motors are in the rear of most of the trucks, not all of them, but it is 1,500 horsepower. Most of your average cars are around 150 horsepower.
So I want to, you know, you've been relating regular cars to something like this truck here. What about the driving aspect? I mean, you have to have some completely different skills.
It takes some getting used to. Like I said, the rear tires turn and the front, it's completely separate. You drive with a joystick and you're completely strapped in. You cannot move whatsoever.
You will not be able to move from your seats. Actually, you won't be able to stay in your seats. Monster Jam happens tomorrow, kicks off with the pit party. More details coming up on your screen. It'll just be packed here at BC Place Stadium for Monster Jam. You can see some of the cars that they're going to drive over. You can see a lot of the other monster trucks. And now we're going to be chatting with Chad Fortune. Soldier Fortune is your truck. And you know, I imagine you get a lot of kids and they consider you guys like, you're their heroes. heroes. But you know, you actually have considered a tribute to your heroes.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is our monster truck as a tribute to our militaries, the men and women that protect our country and keep us safe so we can go out and play monster trucks.
And so that you can continue to do what you do. And speaking of what you do and what you've done, WWF, NFL, and now driving Soldier Fortune. So how physical is driving? Because you're an athlete, so driving these trucks, how physical is that?
It is very physical. You know, we do have to, keep in shape enough. It's not like driving a Cadillac or anything. It's a monster truck. We're jumping out of the air like 30 feet in the air. So I get out of this and I go and rehab for a couple of days to go out and do it the next week.
So I think of myself, you got the professional athlete, you're doing this as athletic. So what would be next for you? What's the next step for you?
Oh, I don't golf or ping pong or something a little bit less strenuous.
I love it. People are going to have a chance to meet you guys at the pit party tomorrow. Tell us a little bit about what that's going to be like.
Yeah, you know, the pit party is very important. We get the families that come out, the kids that come out to ask us questions. We sign autographs, tell us what they want to see that night, and it's an opportunity for us to get up close and personal and be part of our fans.
That is awesome. More details on the Monster Jam happening tomorrow. Coming up on your screen, pit party. You can check out Monster Jam and check out Chad Fortune as well. Where things are definitely loud. In fact, you can actually pick up these headphones here at BC Place Stadium for Monster Jam. All right, Chad, I'm going to talk in your ear right now because I know it's hard to hear. Hey, we've got Adam driving Gravedigger right now. How much camaraderie is there amongst the drivers?
Oh, great. It's great. You know, Adam is one of my good friends. He's a great competitor out there. He's a good friend off the field, but when we're in there in the battle, then he's the enemy and we want to win.
Now, he's obviously kind of going a bit tame for us right now for safety reasons. What kind of moves would you guys be doing in these trucks?
Oh, big jumps. You know, you'll see the donuts, you'll see wheelies, high-speed pursuits. It's going to be a blast. Big jumps, big air, and let it all hang out just for the fans.
And this is all ages entertainment.
Oh, it's family entertainment. High adrenaline, superheroes out there playing around in the dirt.
Excellent, and people can, of course, make their way to Monster Jam happening tomorrow at BC Place Stadium. It all kicks off with a pit party.
Oh, pit party's going to be a lot of fun. Kick the tires, tell us what you want to see, signing autographs, hang out and have a party with us.
Fantastic. We're going to take a little break here on Breakfast Television, but now we don't have to yell anymore. Isn't that nice? You can catch Monster Jam. Happens tomorrow. Starts with the pit party. Make your way here, and it is a competition. People need to know that it is, especially the freestyle, right?
Oh, competition in racing and then having fun in freestyle.
Fantastic. Okay, we are going to take a bit of a break. Again, you can pick up these headphones here to keep your ears nice and safe.